Today's thrilling episode is brought to you in part by Shorty's Milk Brine. It could be worse.
Boom! Well, it's not the last video, but it's close enough.
I'm glad that you started
with
3 dose 1 and you didn't throw me off with that 3-1-2 that you did one time.
I'm sorry. Trace uno dos.
Yes. I was like, what are you doing, Landon? Don't do this.
Would you like me... Do I still need a countdown like that every single time, still?
No. Please don't.
Okay. Go, man. Well, this is the last video of actual, like, this type content.
Yes. Now,
So what do you guys want to talk about?
oh no, I've been seeing a lot of the same thing, only harder and more colorful every time.
Sorry. What would you like me to do about it?
You should
Okay.
put in the game. Actually, now that I think about it, what if you were Commander Video? Like, what would it be like to, if this was your life, like your entire life was in 8-bit, and you had all these obstacles coming at you at one point in your life, and you had to like, I feel like getting to work or going to a friend's house would be such a fucking hassle.
I'd pro skill it. I'd just be running all the time.
You'd run all the time.
Other people would be tripping up,
MLG.
dying. What?
Now, would you do what Commander Video does and do it all naked, though?
Hell yeah. I'd be reversed.
Bitches love the naked video.
Spirit Runner.
I feel like...
Huh? Wow, that was weird.
I feel like part of your life would be like... It would mostly... What? What's so weird?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
Okay. But I feel like part of your life would be, like, it would be mostly BIT.TRIP mixed in with some Grand Theft Auto. Like, in order to get the gold, you'd have to, like, mug somebody, and then you just keep running after.
Don't mind me, Punch.
It's like, did I just get punched by a naked guy? Did you just take my wallet?
Yes. This is my gold now. I'm buying the next level, thank you.
How would you
Has a
get...
screen on his face?
How would... how would you get a rainbow following you? Like, would you just hold a rainbow flag the whole time?
Yes.
A really long rainbow flag.
Gay pride!
Exactly. I'd just be like, I go around punching people. I go around punching ignorant bastards who hate on gays. And I wouldn't be, you know, like totally evil and just like burn them, but I'd just punch them for their gold bars because I know they're holding out on me.
Oh man,
Oh, that landed.
Sorry.
I could almost see this actually being a thing.
Did we play this? No, we didn't play this level. It looks exactly the same as all the other levels, so I get confused for a moment.
Yeah.
I was just like, didn't I just play this level?
Although, like I said, it's probably my favorite aesthetic.
I honestly think it looks the coolest.
That's kind of a general problem I have with this game, is like once you get to like the 10th or 11th level in each world, it's just like everything just starts to look really samey.
I know. But then again, that was another problem with the original. It was a lot of the same. And it was like 3 worlds, like there was so many levels for those, and you just kept playing. It was kind of the same things over and over again, just getting harder and harder.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
Okay, but really, since we're on, like, we're close enough to it, my biggest grief, actually, with the original Runner is the fact that is the final boss in its entirety And like the first two bosses are actual bosses, much like this game has actual bosses. The final boss is barely a level. There's barely any obstacles, and there's no actual, like, you're not fighting something. That's my
So
biggest
it's not a
grief.
boss.
So it's
It's
pretty
not
much
even.
just cakewalk to the end.
How can you consider that a boss if there's nothing to fight?
Like, I think you hit Timberbot once. Oh, whatever his name is. You hit him once, and that's it. It's like, it's not even a boss fight. That's my biggest grief with it.
That reminds me
It's
of, like, totally unrelated, but as for, like, bosses that aren't actually bosses, but they're still considered bosses by the game, and it's annoying, that reminds me, like, most of the bosses of Sonic Heroes, quote-unquote bosses,
all those rival fights.
not even the rival fights, but, like, the enemy hordes.
Oh yeah, those, yeah.
Because
Those
it's
are
just,
the easy ones.
those are the easy ones!
So, one thing about this level...
It's like, alright, fuck you, Eggman. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, the only thing about this level is that it's the longest level in the game, and you know this because there's 3 checkpoints.
Ooh.
And the background goes from beat to core to void.
So, in other words, if you fuck this up, you're really screwed if you skip checkpoints.
Well, you're screwed no matter, yeah, but yes.
But I can just imagine, like, oh, go ahead.
This I did in one run, so, I don't know. The very end's really ridiculously easy, as you can see.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love when you hit those speed boosters. It sounds like you just did a sonic boom.
It's pretty much what you do.
It's like, fuck, how fast are you going?
I think I
You know,
fucked
thinking
this
back-
one up too.
I think my favorite world that I saw was... What was the one that we did before this? The one that took place in that, like...
Is that the mountains?
The Mountain Sads.
Yes. I liked the aesthetic for that one, and I also thought the boss was neat for it. Except for the, the whole cheap part about there being invisible enemies that just come out. You can only tell that they're there because they were in the tube, but they come out and they're invisible.
That's
Like,
not
hold on.
supposed to happen.
That was a
No, it's not supposed to happen, but I feel like the game was like, alright, before I go out of this tube, let me just put on my invisible ink, alright? Alright, I'm good. Run out. Where the fuck did that thing go?
Yeah, you just have to be, like, you just have to know what's coming. Oh, so, just note, this is on rather hard.
Oh.
Yeah, so I've
Oh,
taken
no.
this on rather hard. And I actually show me fucking up. Gasp. I know. Mainly because I didn't want to keep replaying the entire level over and over again.
The first time I saw this boss, I was just like, holy shit. Okay,
I know.
it's like, okay, we have to take, you're going to take everything that you've learned thus far in the game, but now you're going to run backwards.
What?
And it's all going to appear whenever, there's going to be bright flashes the entire time, and you can't actually tell what's happening.
So,
What is this, running backwards? This is a
Yeah.
totally new mechanic!
right to left. Well,
Learn to manga.
Somewhere up here. Oh, yeah, I jump cut because the, from the core checkpoint to the void checkpoint, that, I think, is the hardest section, and that's where I kept messing up.
so, this entire boss is do all the things.
Yeah. Also, right there, that's a little... The 2 blocks in a row, that's a little thing that's in just about any other of the, like, especially, BIT.TRIP beat. in BIT.TRIP Beat, whenever you were about to get reach a checkpoint, or you were about to beat a level,
It would always be 1, 2, 3, 4. It'd be
it
like
would be those. Yeah, that's the thing. And it'd be random colors.
Having deflected this psychological blitz,
So yeah,
Brandon-
there's a jump
I
cut.
did like that. It was because, you know, it's a rhythm game. So you'd have that
Yeah.
quick little beat and then
Mr.
checkpoint.
Padres, left unaware of his 15-month adventure,
Yes,
continue
Justin?
their quest across the universe.
I guess he died.
To be continued. So yeah, that last level is titled Flight to Fate because the next game in the line is Fate, BIT.TRIP Fate.
You got a
What do you know?
on the left. Everything I know is a lie.
And then
Credits,
And then credits.
because we beat the game. So yeah, I'm not trying to trick anybody. There was that jump cut. No, don't worry about me.
land is not
But you guys
perfect.
should read. No, I'm not claiming I ever was. But that was you guys. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Zimbo the Magnificent. Special thanks to Zimbo the Magnificent. You heard it here first, folks.
I feel like some of these are like Mega Man credits. Mega Man credits, like none of
Now
the
go
words
fight.
make sense.
Fight for an
Everlasting
everlasting future.
And that is the... Well, no, actually, that's not the game. We're going to do the retro challenges, and I am going to show off how you get into it through the stage, instead of being a cheap bastard and just, like, doing it from outside of the stage, because I can. Because that's what I do. So we'll see you guys in the... the retro challenge. The bonus videos.
Fight Commander video for everlasting rhythm.
Complete your BIT.TRIP.
What?